Is Arizona the best team right now?
I think after week 4, you can legitimately say that at this particular moment in time. I didn't think that was the case last week. I was looking at the Los Angeles Rams after their big-time victory, but to watch Arizona manhandle them the way that they did yesterday, I don't think there's any way around it. You've got this kid, Chase Edmonds, that averaged 10 yards a carry. You got James Conner from the Pittsburgh Steelers in a better situation right now, and obviously in short yardage situations, he's their go-to guy. He's got 2 touchdowns yesterday. You look at the combination of DeAndre Hopkins along with A.J. Green, who's been resurrected, and you see the multitude of weapons that they have with them, not to mention Max Williams. Let's not forget about him. But then I got to come to ultimately Kyler Murray. And what this brother is doing right now, I mean, when are we going to stand up and take notice? I'm looking at Kyler Murray put on an absolute show. The man has already thrown for over 1,200 yards in the first 4 games. He's completing better than 75% of his passes. They're undefeated at 4-0. They've scored at least 31 points in every single game they've played thus far this season. And oh, by the way, their defense looks better as well. So when I look at the balance, when I look at the fact that you've got playmakers on the offensive side, and then I look at a guy that's an incredible dual threat at the quarterback spot, despite how miniature he is in height, I'm looking at it from that perspective, and I'm saying, look the hell out. The Arizona Cardinals are coming. That's not something that I ever wanted to say.
Yeah.
Because my attitude with Kingsbury, just so you know, playmaker and Orlovsky, I've always been, and you know this about me, Molly, Kingsbury might do a great job. I think he's doing a great job right now. I don't think there's any denying that. And I wish him nothing but the best. I just hated the fact that he got the job coming out of Texas Tech because you were there for 6 years. You didn't prove much, but you landed an NFL head coaching job and you bypassed so many qualified candidates. But there's no escaping the job that he's doing right now and that he deserves credit for it as well. It's special to see, and the Arizona Cardinals look as if they have arrived.
Michael, before you jump in, let me say one thing quickly. Do you remember we had Kyler Murray on the set, Stephen A., when he was being drafted, and all the talk was about his height?
Yeah, from Atlanta during the Super Bowl.
Could he really perform with his height? I mean, at 5'10", and he's proven,
he wasn't worried about it at all.
No, he was not, and he's proven folks wrong.
Right, and I understand, Stephen A., your pushback on the way that all transpired. Now, if they had known they were going to get Kyler Murray and then pointed out and said, hey, I want this guy because he has this offense, I'm going to hire him, and taking that reverse, then maybe you say, okay, because you wanted to invest in the asset of the first pick of the draft.
Right.
Because the marriage between these two is obviously a great marriage.
Right.
It's obviously a great marriage. Well, we can see it. If
Right.
somebody had the foresight to see it prior to us seeing it, then we can see it now. But said with that talent and that offense, we can bring it. Then I wouldn't have an issue with them seeing it that way. Now, I love what Arizona is doing. I love what they're doing. And, Stephen A., you talked about it. You talked about the players, man. A.J. Green, that 41-yard touchdown yesterday, A.J. Green looked like the old A.J. Green.
Yep.
I mean, he looked like money again. You could see the excitement in his face again playing football in a place where he knows he has a chance of going and doing something farther. But still, I look at the people that they have played. They beat Tennessee.
They just lost to the Jets.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
They beat Tennessee. They beat Jacksonville.
They lose to everybody.
Right.
19 straight.
Okay, now they got this great win on their record.
Yep.
They got this great win, and that's a good win. But to consistently play with the top teams, there was so many opportunities missed. And I know we're talking about the Rams, and I'll save that for the Rams. There was so many opportunities missed in that game. Oh my God. Matthew Stafford missed everybody in that game, wide open.
I know why he did it, too.
Oh, you got some insight that we don't know?
Not that you don't know, that you didn't bring up, but it's all right. Go ahead. I'm here to help you.
Are you trying to say, the defense took out Cooper Kupp?
So, Michael, you're saying Arizona is not the best team.
I'm saying we don't have enough intel.
Okay.
You're saying we're going off of it, and I like what Arizona's doing right now. But will I say I'm taking Arizona and making Arizona top team? No, not right now.
So we got intel with the Cowboys.
We got enough intel. I'm telling you about.
Why are you coming in defense, Molly?
No,
you beat Tennessee, Minnesota, and Jacksonville.
You can't be on the show and preach resume and competition every time, and then Michael brings it up. And
See, that's
yes, I can. I can hold you accountable, Mr. Smith.
Excuse me, you hold me accountable for everything, including what I eat for breakfast. You hold me accountable for everything.
I'm happy I was at the beach on Saturday. Thank you for that.
You here with them every day, and you see and you
Yeah.
feel this stuff he's spitting every day. And sometimes I'm gone. So you know what he puts down, and don't let him
Dan
retract.
Orlovsky, what's up?
Don't let him retract.
Dan,
Well,
help
the great Michael Irvin, the playmaker, references like someone else may have seen this coming before potentially others. And I wish there was this show that maybe recorded things that people said that you could bring back from a couple weeks ago to prove to people that maybe there was someone that tried to tell you guys that this was a legitimate thing for the Arizona Cardinals. So you got the pieces around a quarterback that looks special, a coach that's starting to maybe get it when it comes to like the scheme of an offense, and a defense that can get after it. I expected Tennessee to be somewhat representative of they were for the past 2 years, replacing a new play caller. I get all that.
Right.
But when I watched that game yesterday, I go, that doesn't look like a team that might contend in their division. That looks like a team, if they continue to play like that, and that quarterback is that unstoppable, they look like a team that can represent the NFC and go to the Super Bowl. Huh? How about that one? How about that one, Stephen A?
Okay.
I think it's hard. I think it's hard to sit here and point to say that there's a team better than Arizona right now.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.